Welcome everybody to Sim Football Broadcast Network. I am your commentator and host, Mad Dad. We are back here with an update to the sliders video because we forgot some pertinent information. So we're going to try to run through this as quickly as possible so that we don't have to make you watch a whole nother long video. So you're going to do a profile set, delete and reset. You'll go into the creation center. You'll go into the load thing here. You will hit the delete button square. Then from here you will back out of the game. Do not change over. Do not go out of this. Do not go to anything else. You want to from here, like, once you do that, excuse me. Once you do that, come back in. You'll go through all that. You'll come back into settings. Once you go into settings, you'll set this up. All Pro. This is off. Team launch is off. All Pro. Simulation, 12 minutes. Play clock on, 20 seconds. Receive. Against the wind, that way you will, otherwise if you receive, if you kick, you're always going to kick. So you want to receive so that way you kick and receive, whatever. All this stuff is also, we will get to some other pertinent information that I forgot in the last video too, that if you follow Sim Gaming Network, and that's a guy I work with, I'm in the league, his league with him. We work together. My slider sets are inspired by the way he does things. We see eye to eye on several things, and there's some other things that we do that are a little different, but in totality, that's just how it is. But anyway, moving on. Revamp passing, off, large, 20. I do all this hidden because we're doing CPU versus CPU. He has this off. If you want to try it off, you can try that, but for me, I've always left it on in my set up. I don't know what it does to off because I got it the way I want it with it on. I have said in the last video, go ahead and try it. If you want it off, let me know if it does anything, makes it anything better. As long as it doesn't make it anything worse, it's great. If it makes something better without making things worse anywhere else, that's cool. Let me know if you try it. Defensive ball hawk, 20. I disable this. Again, doesn't matter, we're not using, but I just do it. Off, off, off. 15, 45 fatigue. 95, 75. That's all we're touching. Okay? As far as players, penalties, we're not touching the penalties. We're not touching the player skills. We're not touching the CPU. Visual feedback. We want everything to be clean, just like Sim Gaming Network. We like that when we're simming here. We want to try to watch real football, so it's all off, right? Scores only, drive goals off, scores only, coaching tips off, player names. I like to have this on always. It was pre-snap, but you don't really see it, but whatever. Player ring colors, it's off, so that doesn't show any of this stuff underneath them. Camera toggle, I turn all that off. Okay, we're not touching the auto subs in here. This is all default, right? All the way down. We don't touch any of that. So that's okay. And we're gonna go into the franchise. You're gonna do your franchise however you do it, but whether you're an owner or whatever, that's totally up to you whether you want to do the coach stuff and monkey with all that stuff or not. That's whatever you want to do. Then you're gonna go into your franchise. Gameplay sliders. You're going to hit the reset button in here. Reset everything, then import. It will only import the minimum speed, the fatigue, and the injuries. The rest of this, you will have to manually input, right? So you will manually input the player skill. Ball security 85, interceptions 30. Repeat that with the CPU, 85 ball security, 30 interceptions, 40 for field goal accuracy, 55 for pump power. That's in false start. 60, 65. Face mask 35. Intentional grounding on. Roughing the passer 20. Roughing the kicker off. Running into the kicker off. Then, very important because it's not in the main menu. I forgot this before. One of the things I forgot. Play cooldown 10 and 2. 4 and 4. Dynamic momentum home field advantage off. All this is manual. I prefer this stuff on slowest, very high. That's up to you. If you like to do it different, that's fine, whatever. I just prefer it to be harder. Where is it? Right here. 55, 85, 300. Again, this is from Sim Gaming Network. Copy it over because I think it plays the best. When I do my franchises, I like the way they play out in 5, 10, 15 years. I like to do some of these sometimes, guys. Like, so I like how they play out with this way. It's played out well for me in many franchises that go in 8, 10 plus years. So I really enjoy it. Superstar abilities off. Very important. I forgot that last time. I do 46 on minimum roster size because of the injury thing, right? Like the little injuries. Progressive fatigue is also off. It's very important. Fill rosters off. I do the 90 overall player cut because, usually if it's a 90 player, they're going to trade him, not just cut him. Unless he's really, really old, but usually they just retire. I can't find the dang progressive right there. Progressive fatigue is also off. So all that's off, all right? Also, for right now, okay, this is important too because if you're watching and if you watch his and follow Sim Gaming Network, you're going to find out this is an important part of it also. XP sliders. This is his original set. I do believe he's working on a new set, but this is his original set the way it is. So these, with my set, they have to be put in this way. It won't function right. Okay? That's like the way it's just the way it is. So here it is, 20, 80, 20, 130. And you can find them if you can find them on SGN's Sim Gaming Networks too. But again, he is going to be updating these. But for my set, for this set, even after he updates it, if you're going to play this set, you're going to have to use this old one, right? These are very important. And that's it. Sorry I forgot all that. If it caused you confusion, maybe, or whatever. But that's it. Appreciate it. Remember to smash that like button. It helps me out a lot. And if you haven't already subscribe, like, share. Follow us on the Twitch channel too at SFB Network on Twitch. And you can find us also on X. So I appreciate all you guys' support, and happy gaming, guys. Thank you. Peace out.